be plenty. Little you go be. Time for Lagos to go give. So let people know say you dey try. No way, no way, no
DJ Hobby does love you.
Oh no, no. Baby girl, I got you, yeah. It's how I love when you taboo, yeah. Baby girl, I got you, yeah. And I can sleep to you like you, yeah. Now that fool be waking up, yeah, baby. But it's every girl for you. Now show me love, I don't see you. Don't leave me for you. I don't see you. Don't leave me for this moment.
Thank you for.
Hi lovers, good afternoon. This is Moment with Tea and I am your girl Omomi Emmanuel. And you know when you hear this voice, it's time for Moment with Tea. And this is Alori Radio transmitting from the GSM studio at the Ministry of Innovation, Culture and Tourism. See, today we're going to be discussing about something that I find very, very, very funny. Now, it's just going to be that we're not trying to discriminate, we're not trying to shake some tables, we're not trying to do anything. I'm just going to basically explain some certain things. A lot of us have friends, right? So today we're going to be differentiating between friends and acquaintances. Like, I get it's so alarming that everybody around you just classify everybody as friends. Like, you just want to add everybody around you as friends. Oh, he's my best friend. Oh, she's my best friend. But I feel like there are some questions that we need to ask. You necessarily do not have to be friends with someone. You can be an acquaintance to somebody. You can be the person's sisterhood or brotherhood or something. I think the word friend, it has been overused and it's not supposed to be. Friend is something that is way beyond you just thinking of what you know, or beyond just thinking that just because you guys talk or you guys are friends or you're just partners and it means you guys are friends. Sometimes you guys might not be friends. Do you understand? And one thing that made me talk about this is because you expect so much from these people, whereas when you think about them in your mind, it's not what they think about you, it's not what they classify you as. You might be their friends, they might not be your friend. You might be their best friend and you might not be their best friend. So it's just a two-way thing. So we need to learn, or we need to readjust our orientation and know that their friends, their sisterhoods, their brotherhood and their acquaintance, not everybody can be your friend. I don't know why people feel like, oh, just because you guys work together or you guys are in the same church or you guys are in the same mosque or you guys are in the same gathering, it means you guys are friends. It necessarily does not mean that you people are friends. You guys can be co-workers, you can be classmates, you can be, gym buddies, you can be church mates. You might find, let me tell you something, just imagine, let's say you're security guard at home. When you get back from work just for relaxation, you go out gist with your security guard. Does that mean that person is your friend? How no, it's not. So these things we need to now learn to differentiate between friends and it can just be, oh, she's a good girl, oh, she's a good boy, I mean he's a good boy, whatever the situation may be. Just understand that not everybody around you is your friend. Not because there was a story I read and I realized that the person depends solely on their friend. They feel like they achieve so much. They won't achieve so much if their friends are not in their life. I tell you that they are friends and they are acquaintance and they are, sometimes it might just be your church buddy, your gist partner. You might go to a restaurant and you find someone and you guys started gisting. Does that mean the person is your friend? No. I take that word friendship so seriously, because when someone is your friend, let's just, for example, before someone can come into your house, someone can't just walk in and just go to your bedroom directly. The person has to, probably go through the security guard. If you allow the person in, the person will wait. Maybe you have a waiting room, the person will be there, or probably you have a sitting room, the person will be there. Before the person will even be allowed to see you at all. So why can't you create those boundaries in your life and say, oh, before you enter my life and be my friend and be called my friend, you have to go through these stages. Let's say now, for example, the first stage is you have to go through my security guard. That's in you before you go into my sitting room, before you can be allowed to enter my bedroom. I think it is alright or is appropriate for us to define those relationships, define those boundaries. I think the expectations we have on this friendship title is too much that sometimes when disappointments come, you feel so hurt or you feel very disappointed just because the person does not deserve the things you are doing to the person. You feel very disappointed on some things. Okay, probably your friend, your so-called friend is in the gathering and they're talking bad about you and you expect the friend to defend you. Now, if the friend does not defend you, it says that the person is not your friend. The person can just be, oh, she's my gym buddy, she's my work buddy. You know, I feel like we need to start creating boundaries and step or classifying people you call your friend, your acquaintance, your sister. Your sister can just be someone that maybe you guys are family friend and you just meet yourself. See, even the word sister is a very strong word. Somebody cannot just come into, before you can call someone your sister, it means that the person has done something that is beyond expected, or the person has done something that somebody that is called a friend can do. Somebody has gone through miles for you, then you can say, oh, you're no longer my friend, you're my sister. I feel like even the word friend, see, I'm tired of hearing, oh, she's my friend, she's my friend, she's my friend, and later that same your friend that you call your friend, you still gonna gossip about that person. I tell you that person is not your friend. I'm tired of hearing, oh, best friend goes, friend. See, the word friend needs to calm down and we need to establish or reorientate ourselves on what we call friendship. Friendship is not just by mouth. You are friends with someone, you don't know the person's religion, you don't know the person's house, you don't know where the person works, you can't even pinpoint one thing that the person does. How do you call that kind of a person your friend? Just because you guys talk on the phone or the person you gist with the person does not mean the person is your friend. You guys can just be gist partners. I feel like there are so many things we can label than just labeling the person as your friend. You come to work and you meet people on a daily basis and you just talk to them. That doesn't mean that tomorrow the person is your friend and tomorrow the person is in a gathering, they are talking about you and you expect the person to defend you. I tell you, if the person has the time, the person will even join them and say things that the person do not even know about you. So let's learn to understand that not everybody in your circle can be your friend. You need to keep good circle, keep good friends. And see, I tell you something, that friendship expires when you are achieving something in your life and you realize that this person is not going to add values to the things you are doing. As things are expiring, conflict is expiring, please, why not let the person expire and you dispose the person? See, for this life to move on and for us to have stress-free life, we need to understand that there are sometimes that some people, once things expire, we throw them away, right? There are some friends that you don't have to keep. When they are overdoing, stepping their boundaries, hello, they've expired. Just do the needful and dispose them. It's not a crime, or it's not something that you have to even fight with them and you have to, send them a message and say, oh, I don't want to be your friend again, this one and that one. Even by just creating boundaries, just telling them that it's giving them so many signs that you're no longer their friend. So you don't have to like force yourself or create letter and say, oh, I don't want to talk to you. The reason is because you did this and you did that. You don't need that in this 2020. See, talking too much can even make you realize that the rate at which we have high expectations on our friends are becoming too much, and it's something that when you now find out that they are not doing what they are supposed to do, you feel what? Why are you expecting so much from someone that you don't even know so much about? Friend means that there is something that beyond your sister, the person can be your friend. You can practically tell that friend everything and anything the person needs to know. The person will be your ride or die. The person would stand with you and understand that the person cannot even think of gossiping about you. You have friends and your friends are gossiping about you and you're hearing it from somebody else. Even that person that's coming to tell you that another friend is gossiping about you, let me tell you something, the person is also not your friend. Do you understand? See, if a friend is gossiping about you and the friend is there, for the friend to even come and tell you, it means that the person is not your friend. Because for you to be thinking and having so much headache just because of one person says, see, the thing is, if somebody does not talk about you, it means you are nobody and you're not doing something right, or you are not in that step of your life where you're about achieving something very great. So it's all right for them to talk about you. It's all right for a friend to think you are too proud. It's all right for a friend to think you are not doing the right thing. I tell you that those people are not your friends. That circle that you have, you need to examine them, you need to reestablish them, you need to analyze them, and you need to recheck them. And that's why I said friendship, whatever relationship expires. So if it has expired, then you can, reshuffle and look. You don't even have to look for a new set of friends. See, the only person that I feel like is your friend is whoever you serve, your God, Jesus, Muhammad, Allah, whatever the situation may be. I'm not trying to be religious here, or I'm not trying to discriminate. I feel like those are the people that would keep your secrets and not tell people about what you are going through. Because just imagine you tell a friend what you are going through or something that is very dear to your heart, and the person is going to tell somebody else, and you hear from somebody else. Where do you want to start from? What do you want to start thinking in your head? Where do you want to pick up your pieces from? A lot of friends have destroyed other friends' life, and till today some of them cannot even pick up their pieces just because you've kept them so tight, or you've giving them that position that is so high in your life that it's not even easy for you to let them go. So I feel like one thing is that they are friends, they are acquaintances. These people can just be your buddy, your gist partner, your workmate, your gym buddy, whatever, your club friend. You can have friends that you just like their vibe when they're in the club. Hello, you can even be your salon mate. You want to go to the salon and you don't want to go alone. You have people that, okay, you guys have similar timing to go into the salon. The person can be your salon mate, or your salon buddy, or your barbing buddy, whatever the person wants to be. Don't just classify everybody as your friend and think that it is so alright. So just imagine you have a friend and you are sick, and you expect the friend to probably check up on you and come with basket of fruits, provisions and everything, and the person does not do that. You now start thinking, oh, you don't have friends. Hello, are you just realizing you don't have friends? I feel like if you are celebrating your birthday and your friends cannot come for you or do things that a friend is supposed to do, I tell you that those people are actually not your friend. Just imagine you're celebrating your birthday and the smallest 1,000 naira card or 500 naira card, and the person can't even say, okay, let me send it to you. I'm sorry, it's small, but don't worry, next year we'll ball add. Things like that. You know what? Those people are not close to being your friends, and you need to understand that they are not your friend. I'm not here to shake any table. I'm not even here to make anybody feel bad. I'm not even here to make anybody feel some type of way. I'm basically here to let you know that not everybody around you, not everybody in your life are your friends. There are some people that are just your buddy. There's some people that are your acquaintance, and it's all right. We don't have to do so much. See, I can go on and on and on, and we won't end this conversation. The fact remains that you need to set boundaries, and you need to understand that certain boundaries are the best decisions you can make in your life. I tell you for a fact that since I set boundaries for the things I want to achieve or the people I want them to be in my life, things have been able to move forward for me, and it has gotten so better. I feel like when you set boundaries, you understand what you want, and see, you can filter the people that want to come into your life. That's not too hard. It's your decisions to make friends. It's your decision to allow those people come into your life. So why not filter them? Why not understand, okay, I don't want you in my life, I want you in my life, I don't want you in my life, I want you in... Nobody will hold you for it. They won't even arrest you for doing that. So why don't you rethink now that it's about to get to the end of the year? And that's why we've been talking about things that we need to understand and do before the end of the year. So you need to think about it very well, so that by next year things will get better for you, and it will be easy for you to flow and achieve whatever you want to achieve. I feel like one of the failures of life is when we depend so much on friends. You can see your acquaintance can even make you achieve your success. Let's just say you meet somebody in a restaurant and you don't even know who the person is, and you guys just started talking, and the person just like what you smell like or whatever it is, and the person just start talking to you, and you guys get into conversations and everything, and at the end of the day, what you've been looking for years, that's the person right in front of you. Is the person your friend? No, the person is just an acquaintance. And whatever, you guys get the contracts signed and dealed and everything is all good and fine. Does that mean the person is your friend? No. The person can just be your acquaintance and the person is your work buddy or your gist partner, and at the same time the person has made you achieve your goals, things that you've been wanting to achieve for over 5 years, and you've achieved it in just one day just because you went to that restaurant. You won't classify the person as your friend. So what are we talking about? Don't say, oh, your friend will lead you to your success. I tell you, no, it's not all friends that lead you to your success. And I'm not saying friendship is bad, please do not get me wrong. Friendship is not bad. Friendship is like the sweetest thing you can have when you find the right person, but we just need to start labeling the things we do or trying to understand that not everybody is your friend.
Cause when I say yeah, nobody can say no.
When we start understanding that not everybody can be your friend, there will be less drama, less problem. You realize that you do not depend on everybody for your loyalty. If somebody is loyal to you, they don't even have to tell you that they are loyal to you. You'll be the one to know or see it that this person is actually very loyal to you. You don't even have to say, you know, I'm loyal to you. I get sick and tired when I hear people say, do you know I'm very loyal to you? You don't have to tell me you are loyal to me. I'm supposed to see it by myself that you are loyal to me. So these things are things that we need to start analyzing and understanding. See, let's even understand something, that not every time you can think that this particular person in your life is your friend, and you end up finding out that the person is somewhere gossiping about you, saying all sort of things about you, and at the same time now somebody that is there now comes to meet you and tell you that, oh, this person says this about you. You see, the two of them, let me give you an advice, yeah? The two of them, pack them, edit them from your life and delete them, then you dispose. It's not that hard. All right, those people are not close to being your friend. I'm not even here to make anybody feel some type of way. We're just seeing there's so much problem that every day you find out somebody is writing one story. My friend betrayed me, my friend disappointed me, I expected so much from you. I feel like it's your husband that you're supposed to tell that I expected so much from you and you didn't deliver. What are you expecting from someone that you don't even know what the person does, or you don't even know where the person works, or you don't even know the person's mother or father, or even the smallest, let's say the siblings, you don't even know them? So why expect so much and say I expect so much from you and you didn't? See, I'm tired of listening to that speech, and that's why Moments with T would always and always come here to give you things you need to know. So now when you want to write your new year resolution, I tell you that one thing you need to put is that not everyone is your friend. They can be your acquaintance, and it's all right. You will still live and achieve whatever you want to achieve when you have less problem and you have less drama. I feel like this world will survive COVID, so adding so much drama to your life, if we could live and survive COVID, then there's nothing we cannot survive, right? So I feel like adding so much drama to your life is not what you need right now. Less drama, less problem, so that we can achieve whatever we want to achieve.
No matter what them do, yes, you get the final say. No matter what them say, no matter what them do, you get the final say, you get the final say.
Before I move on, follow us on all our social media platforms on Alori Radio. If you're not doing so, like, share, repost, drop comments, share with your friends, your enemy, your loved ones, your boyfriend, your husband, your sister. See, even the person that is not your friend, please share with that person. Your acquaintance as well, share with them. Just share with everybody you can share with. This message can be of help to somebody, and somebody somewhere needs this thing and you do not even know. So as much as you keep sharing and sharing and sharing, it will get to that person and it will be of help to that person. Follow us on all our social media platforms on Alori, Facebook, YouTube, and we also have a website, www.alori.com, and you can also have our mobile app on Play Store, and you can catch us 24 hours. We're live there doing what we know how to do best. So do well to follow us on all our social media platforms.
Nobody can say no, Papa, hello. Cause when I say yeah, nobody can say no, Papa, hello. Cause you get the final say. No matter what them say, No matter what them do, yes, you get the final say. No matter what them say, no matter what them do, the air is not denial. Keep waiting patient, you can triumph through your trials if you just believe. So don't give up the fight, cause back up when they sleep. One day you will surely celebrate. Yes, he will supply your need. Have a little faith and see that he go enter, he go enter. That's it where you define. He go enter, he go enter. It might take a little time. He go enter. When the stars align, he go enter. Everything will be just fine. Cause when Oluwa say yeah, 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 nobody can say no, 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 Baba, hello. Cause when Oluwa say yeah, 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 nobody can say no, 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 Baba, hello. Cause you get the final say. No matter what them say, no matter what them do, yes, you get the final say. No matter what them say, no matter what them do, ooh, you get the final say. You get the final say. Ooh, no matter what them say, no matter what them say. Ooh, you get the final say. You get the final say. Ooh, no matter what them say, no matter. Cause you get the final say. No matter what them say, no matter what them do, yes, you get the final say. No matter what them say, no matter what them do. Kilometers. I don't come kilometers. I don't walk that many kilometers. Learn from the teacher. I don't take for the game, she no pitas. I decide bad mind from a distance. But this sweet happy yellow my pitas. Oh, Doguni Misha, show you the confirm for your speaker. This time I call traffic for assistance. Show we they blow your mind, Afghanistan. Kilometers. I don't come kilometers. I don't walk.
Welcome back, guys.
I don't take for the game, she no pitas. I decide bad mind from a distance. But this sweet happy yellow my pitas. When you come make I give you the gist. But the last time somebody did it like this. Too much ice on my bum back like this. That's why everybody has to know me like this. Kilometers. I don't come kilometers. I don't walk that many kilometers. People think I be Johnny just come. Like I just got pushed like my money just come. Send them back to where they come from. For talking like the product of it on.
Okay, I'm going to say this again. I'm not re-emphasizing it, but I just need to tell you that this is what you need to know. Please determine who your friend is, who an acquaintance is, and set boundaries. See, I don't want to emphasize on it because I've said it before. Please, when you have your friend, just analyze them and re-establish who they are, and just realize if these people cannot make you achieve what you want to achieve, you don't have to keep them as friends. You can just keep them as an acquaintance. And it is alright. Set boundaries and understand that these people are people that are your acquaintance or your buddy or whatever you want to call them. And at the same time, I think as we grow gradually, or as we get matured over the years, we need to understand that we need to learn. And I've said this over and over again on this show, that taking at least 30 minutes of your 24 hours to learn something new, to understand that we need to learn. I feel like the reason why we're not moving forward is because we do not establish, or we do not understand that we need to keep learning. If we don't keep learning, we'll just remain stagnant, and when we remain stagnant, we will not be exposed, and that's the problem we have. Do you understand? We are the problem of ourselves. So if we keep learning, you will keep understanding that on a daily basis new things are coming up and new exposure day by day, and it will help us achieve whatever we want to achieve. At least take 30 minutes of your time, learn new things. It's not going to harm you, it's just for your own knowledge. So those are the things that you need to learn, and I'm sure that if you do that, your knowledge or your understanding about things will change, and your perception over some certain things would increase, and when it increases, you understand that those things are the best things for you. And you know, I always do not leave here without giving you a word of mine or something that you could go home and revisit and rethink and rethink and rethink, and probably you get a solution from them. Okay, I beg, manage your expectation. People have several expectations, things that you go through. Stop expecting so much from people. Do what you have to do, and understand that, see, there's so much out there, and the least problem you can have or the least drama you can have is to keep friend or keep having drama or friendship just because you are keeping some certain set of people in your life as your friend. Just manage the things you have within you, and you find out that you achieve something better, or you find out that your success story or your growth will be better. I feel like one of the downfall, or I'm not saying, before I leave, I'm not saying that friendship is bad, but we need to establish that when we have friends, these friends are supposed to be loyal and be there for us through, let me use my word, through thick and thin. I don't want a friend that would go at my back and gossip about me and come to my friends and come and live like they are the perfect A1 person. I don't want that kind of friend. The friend you can have is someone that when you fail, the person is right beside you to pick you up, and when you succeed, the person is right beside you to also pick you up, just because through your bad times the person is there, through your good times the person is there. That's what I call a friend. I do not call a friend someone that will go and gossip about you, or somebody that would not even think of the smallest thing to make you happy. You guys should always be there to make each other happy. So it is all right, and we need to understand that we need to pick people that are our friends wisely, and that's when they tell you that show me your friend and I'll tell you who you are. You cannot have a friend that the person is not even close to being in your world and think the person is your friend. And that's what I want to leave you with. Pick your friends wisely. Pick your acquaintance wisely. It's not a crime. It is high time we start classifying people as an acquaintance. It's not an offensive word. It's not something. I just find out that we Nigerians in particular take that word very offensive and say, how can you call me an acquaintance? I think we're friends. You can be an acquaintance with someone for 40 years and you guys are still acquaintance and not friend. Just because you guys do not, I can be talking to you every now and then and you're an acquaintance, or you're just my gist buddy. Whatever I decide to classify you as, just don't call everybody your friend. That word friendship, it's a very, very strong word, and I think it's our time we use it the right way. And just like we cannot use husband and wife just for any other person except you're married, it's just the same way we need to understand that friendship, or the word friend, is supposed to be used respectfully, and now we need to put some respect in that word, just because you cannot decide to use it anyhow on anyhow person that do not want to be your friend. Until I come your way next time, same radio station on Wednesday. Continue to stay blessed and stay safe. I love you all. Mwah.
ọba tí àwọn olè náà lòdì làwọn aláṣẹ ìjókòó tí wọ́n fẹ́ máa jẹ ọba ń ṣe gàyà díẹ̀ náà ìlú ló láṣẹ ẹjọ́ ìjẹ́jẹ́ ọjọ́ náà ìdí ní ìdẹ́kùjẹ́ tó ẹ̀ gbọ́n fún òwò ṣe nípìnlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ ẹ̀rí bí ètò ẹ̀kọ́ wa ṣe ń jòkè látẹ̀kìtì tìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ ilé ìwòsàn alábọ́dé gbòógì bó ti wọ̀ tó pẹ̀lú àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ tòótò àti irinṣẹ́ tó owó iṣẹ́ sì ti fẹ́ parí pẹ̀lú lórí ọgọ́rùn-ún bíríkì Ọ̀yọ́ ààbò tó dájú owó amáyédẹrùn ní ìṣòkùnfà ìdásílẹ̀ iléeṣẹ́ ńlá láwùjọ òun náà ní Ọ̀yọ́ wà nípò kẹta nínú àwọn àpẹẹrẹ tí ń pawó wọlé lábẹ́lẹ̀ ilẹ̀ wa ọ̀pọ̀ ọ̀dọ́ ó ti láǹfààní ẹ̀kọ́ṣẹ́ iṣẹ́ àgbẹ̀ náà ti gbàgbé táṣìyọrí yóò sì lókun lẹ́sùn àbọ̀ láìpẹ́ ní Ọ̀yọ́ àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ àtòṣìṣẹ́ fẹ̀yìntì ń gbowó wọn lásìkò pápá àṣírí Adámàsìgbà àtàwọn ọmọ ojú pópó tí ń sòwò dọ̀sán kọ́ àwọn àwọn ti sọ fásitì ìwádùn níṣèjọba yóò fi mọ́rí gbogbo àwọn aláṣẹ gómìnà Ṣèyí Mákindé ló sọ fún wa pé pẹ̀lú ìṣọ̀kan wa ohun tó kù lókè yìí ó tó aṣọ ọ̀bẹ iṣẹ́ ètò àṣà òun ìrìn àjò afẹ́ ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ ló ń kéde.